Hey, it's Lissa, and I am back with my February TBR list. I know I normally do not do TBR lists because I don't stick to them. Simple and plain. Like, I make this list of books that I think I want to read, and then when it comes time for me to read them, I'm like, no. And then I end up at Barnes & Noble spending money that I do not need to spend on books that I'm probably not going to read then either. It happens. But it's February, and that means that it's Valentine's Day month, and it's Black History Month, and it's all types of other types of months and things and themes. There are just a lot of themes that can go along with February, and I like themes. Themes are fun. So what I have done is put together a list of books that some go along with the themes of February, and some of them don't, but I'm going to try and read at least 2 of them in the next month. And yeah, that's probably as good a promise as you're going to get from me, so let's get into it. The first book on my TBR pile for February is Chocolat by Joanne. I've seen this movie a million times, but I've never read the book, and I actually came across this book 2 years ago, I think, at the book sale that my local literacy club puts on, and it was $2, which is denoted by that little white sticker up there. It's been on my shelf for 2 years. I haven't read it. It's Valentine's Day. It's about chocolate and France and a woman who may or may not be a witch. I'm gonna read it. The next book keeps with the Valentine's Day theme, and it's A Little Something Different by Sandy Hall. I bought this book back in, I want to say November, and I've been saving it actually for February, so I'm definitely going to read this book over the course of this month, probably around Valentine's Day, because it's a love story. Another book on my TBR pile for the month of February is Ain't I a Woman by Bell Hooks. Bell Hooks, if you have not heard of her, is a fascinating Black feminist figure, political activist, equal rights activist. She's awesome. I got this book in undergrad. I think I was a senior in college, and one of the bookstores downtown was closing. So a friend of mine and I went in, and we were rummaging through all clearance bins. This was $1. Like, it's in kind of rough condition, but it was $1. I haven't read this, and I'm not terribly well versed in feminist theory. A lot of that is because I don't really get down with the mainstream feminist movement. There's a lot of things about it that I just straight up do not like and don't want to associate myself with. But Bell Hooks doesn't really follow the mainstream feminist movement. What do you know? So I'm going to give her book a try. I might read this month. I might not. We'll see. The next possible book that I'm going to read this month is Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. I've probably had this book for about a year, and I've just never read it. Not because I don't want to read it. I'm just never really in the mood for it. It's about this Chinese American girl who falls in love and gets engaged with another Chinese American guy, but she has to, I think he's Chinese American. Either way, he's Chinese, but she has to go back to Taiwan to meet his crazy rich, really traditional Taiwanese family, and I can only assume that craziness ensues. The last book that I actually have a physical copy of that's on my TBR pile of things that I might read but probably won't in February is Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. I've had this book for 2 years, and I just haven't read it, and I hate that idea. Like, I know a lot of people on BookTube have books on their shelves that have been sitting there for years and years and years, and they just haven't read them. I hate that. Like, for myself, I can't tell you how to read the books on your shelf, but for myself, I hate it. I think it's really wasteful. So I'm going to try and read this, if not this month, then definitely before the end of this year. I have 11 months, or 10 at this point, to do it. I should be able to get it done. The last book on my TBR pile of things that I might read this month, but that I probably won't, is The Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl by Issa. It actually has not come out yet. It will not be released until February 10th, so I do not have a physical copy in my possession. Would have been nice to get an ARC though. Would have been really nice. The Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl is just another comedy memoir, I guess. I really like those. I really like those. And I love Issa Rae. I've been kind of obsessed with her since I was like a sophomore in college, so I'm buying her book. I am. It also has deceptively low ratings on Goodreads already. Like, it's hovering around a 3.4, 3.5 rating. And I've said this before, I know that's not really a low rating, but a lot of people are like, I won't read a book unless it has more than 4 stars on Goodreads, which that's dumb. But you know what? I can't tell you how to read. I can only tell you what I think is stupid. With any luck, I will have a physical copy of The Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl before the end of the month, so it's definitely on the list of things that I want to read this month, but that I probably won't. And that's it for me. You guys let me know down in the box below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to read in February. Let me know if any of the books that I've listed intrigue you, if you've read them before, if you liked them, if you hated them. I don't know, but I would like to. In the meantime, there are also links to all the books I mentioned below and to all my social media accounts listed right down there in the box. Click on them. Friend me here. Add me there. I always need new people to follow on Instagram. That's all I'm going to say. Until next time, bye.